I know that most folks here on the Gulf Coast are familiar with hurricanes and preparedness, getting ready for the hurricanes to arrive. You know, you need to have adequate water and food. Folks know to stock up on batteries, make sure the cell phone's charged, make sure the car has gas, that they have some cash on board. One of the things you always want to remember also is to have adequate medications. You need to make sure that you have enough medicines to last for at least 2 weeks, because when we have prolonged power outages, you may have difficulty obtaining your prescriptions. In the case of a hurricane and there are power outages, remember that there are medical shelters available in both counties, not just for folks that have problems with a trailer or a lack of adequate safety, but also folks that need medical needs. So if you need electricity, if you need to have air conditioning because of medical problems that you have, there are medical shelters available. Make sure if you go to a medical shelter that you take all of your medications, that you take your equipment. And always remember, as we approach a hurricane, make sure that you have some battery backup for any of your medical equipment, that you cannot have a lapse in electrical supply. After the hurricane, we see folks in the emergency room with injuries because they're cutting down trees and they have problems with traumatic injuries from the tree limbs. We frequently see electrical injuries, folks trying to deal with downed power cords. Remember that anything in your freezer needs to be thrown away. Do not refreeze. And remember that you want to have an adequate clean water supply in any of those settings. So fill up your bathtub, make sure you have plenty of clean water. Another thing to think about is if you choose to use a generator, only use the generator where the actual mechanism is stored outside of the house, not in a carport, not next to a window. We see folks every year with carbon monoxide poisoning, which can be fatal. So you want to make sure that your generator is out in the yard and that you're not next to your house. Folks in this area are used to hurricanes. Be prepared. So remember, in case of storms, stay safe. That's the most important thing. Stay safe. Make sure you have your medications. Plan ahead. Know where the medical shelter is if you decide to go. Always remember that Infirmary Health is here for you. Any of our emergency departments and all of our hospitals and clinics, we're happy to help you during these difficult times.